Hello, welcome to today's class. Namaste. I am very excited to share today's class with you. We are going to be doing some Yin Yoga, so we're just going to be doing a few poses, but we're going to be holding these poses for about 2 to 5 minutes each, but we are going to be using pillows and blankets and other props and things like that to make the poses very comfortable, very relaxing. We're going to be doing some mantras. I'm going to be reading from this wonderful book for you. It's going to be very meditative, very restorative, very relaxing, very healing. It's just going to be really, really wonderful. So I'm super excited to share this gift of Yin Yoga with you because I know we haven't really done a Yin Yoga class yet. So I'm very, very excited. Like usual, I'm gonna have some playlists linked in the description box, some on Apple Music, some on YouTube, so everybody has access to them. I really encourage you to look through the playlists. Some of them are gonna be classical, some of them are gonna be more just like typical meditation music, Eastern meditation music. So look through them. Pick the one that best suits you. You know, if you don't like classical music, don't pick one of the classical music ones, things like that. So yeah, just set up your space, make it quiet, make it comfortable, make it warm, grab a cup of tea, you know, just really allow yourself to dive into today's class and give this your complete undivided attention and all your energy. And you know, it'll be really, really amazing. So I'm excited. So find your spot, grab your tea, grab your pillows. You can also use yoga blocks too if you have them. I actually don't have any here, but that's fine. I'll show you how I do everything with pillows. But you can also use yoga blocks, maybe a yoga wheel, you know, bolsters. We have options. So yes, pick out your playlist too. Music makes this even more special. So pause the video, go find your playlist. All right. So welcome. We're going to be starting like usual in a comfortable seated position. So we're just going to start with some centering meditations. Starting with some nice deep breaths. Big inhales, dramatic exhales through the open mouth. Like in the winter time when you're trying to see your breath, so you go, or like dragon's breath or lion's breath, we also call it sometimes in yoga. It's like that. Just a very enhanced, dramatized exhale. Don't be shy, make it loud, make it proud. Okay, continuing with these nice breaths. And then you can start to dial it back, returning to a normal, natural pace of breath. Allowing your mind here to be completely clear from any outside thoughts. We are here together in this present moment. Sharing this beautiful moment together. There's no other place that we should be. Let your guard down. Relax. You are safe here. Really allowing yourself to relax into the space. Now we really want to be relaxing into these poses. We want all of our muscles to be completely 100% relaxed, not holding any tension in our body, not contracting any of our muscles. You want everything to be loosey-goosey relaxed. So starting from our head down, bringing your attention to the muscles of your face, making sure your forehead and your jaw, everything's unclenched, relaxed. Make sure those muscles and the features of your face are softened. Not holding any tension there. Give your ears a little wiggle. This is mostly cartilage, but you still want to remember that they're there. Maybe take your hands, give your neck a little massage. You know, start to loosen up those muscles. We hold a lot of tension in our neck, so that's why I always like to give the neck and the shoulders some special attention. Yep, so just go in circles, nice, gentle. More than likely, you're not a massage therapist, neither am I, so don't try to give yourself a Russian deep tissue massage. Just, you know, just do a little something. Warm some stuff up. All right, now for the shoulders, just give them a little rub. Good. Give your arms a little shake out. Shrug the shoulders a little bit. We just try and get all that tension out of our arms. Your arms are heavy. Not holding any tension there, just letting them be really heavy and relaxed. Traveling down our back. Everything is loosening. Our hips are sinking deeply into the mat. We're going to be working a lot on opening up our hips and all of these muscles up here. So just with your mind, you know, feeling those hips relaxing. Now the legs, you can give your calves a little massage. Just kind of grab at them, maybe a circular motion, do whatever. And a little on each side. We just want to get our muscles really relaxed. You know. Notice how I'm putting a lot of emphasis on holding no tension or not contracting the muscles, because that's very, very important. Because in Yin Yoga, the science behind it is that the longer you hold a pose in the same exact position with the muscles completely relaxed, you can sink deeper and deeper and deeper into those muscles. So therefore, the longer you hold the pose, the better. And it really helps us build that muscle memory for the stretch, and also just get really deep into our muscles. So if you don't know, our muscles are composed. So you have the big muscle, and then you have different muscle groups. So basically muscles are like strings within, so like a muscle cell is the string, and then you'll have a fascicle of all these strings, all these muscle fibers, and then you're encased in a little layer. And it's kind of just like building bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's strings within strings within strings. So we really want to get to the deepest part of the muscle and get every single one of those muscle cells, every single one of those little strings. Okay, so we're going to be taking some of our pillows. You can also use blankets. You can use a bolster if you have that technology. So opening up our legs into a wide angle shape. We're going to be putting, you can also sit on a pillow if you want. That might be nice. I'm going to do that. Let's sit on a pillow. You don't have to. And then you're going to take 1, 2, 3 pillows, depending on what you need, because we're going to be coming forward. So depending on what you need for, because you want to just be able to like lay and completely relax here on the pillows. So if you're not as limber in these areas, you might want more pillows to stack up, or you might want less. Or maybe you just want, if you're really, really flexible and you can go all the way down flat, maybe you just want a yoga block to like kind of rest your forehead on. That's okay too. So those are some of our options for this pose. So really just find your position here, play around with it. So also here you want to find your sweet spot between, okay, you're getting enough of a stretch, like you can feel it in your muscles, in these inner thigh muscles and in your hips. You're feeling a little bit of tension there, but it is not in any way uncomfortable or painful. So right now it's really important for you to find your position, to gather your props, to create this position as perfectly for you as you can, because we're going to be holding this for 5 minutes now. And once you're in the pose, it's more beneficial for you to get the most benefit out of the pose if you don't move an inch. So once we're here, we're gonna stay here for 5 minutes, and you don't really want to be moving. And you also want your head completely relaxed. So for me, like, this is super comfortable. By the end of it, I'm feeling some stretch here, feeling some stretch in the hips and in the inner thighs. But I know, since I know my body, I know by the end of these 5 minutes, if I were to hold this for 5 minutes, I wouldn't feel a thing. Everything would be completely stretched out. So really just find that sweet spot, because you want to be getting a stretch, of course, but you don't want to be halfway through and just be like, man, this is really, really uncomfortable. And sometimes also, if you're stretching too much, you start to contract the muscles, which is not what we want. Remember, we want those muscles to be completely loose, completely relaxed, not contracting anything at all. Every single muscle fiber is relaxed. Okay, so find your space. We're gonna begin to start the 5-minute timer. And really try your best to fully relax into it, to really hold this pose for 5 minutes and not move. Really try your best. Okay. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. I am divine love. You are divine love. We are divine love. Still holding those poses, fully relaxing, melting into the position, melting into your pillows, fully relaxing. Close your eyes. Being pure with ourselves means we are not afraid of our thoughts or our feelings. And we do not have to hide anything from ourselves. Now I want you to take a nice big deep breath here and let that breath out with a big mighty sigh. Relaxing further into the position. The difference between being pure with something rather than trying to make something pure is subtle and tricky distinction. Another great big sigh, deep breath in, sinking deeper into the pose. Because we have not taken the time to catch up with ourselves, we are living on the leftovers of where we have been or the preparations of where we are going. Right, again, deep breath in, letting it out with a mighty sigh. Purity asks that we make full and honest contact with the moment, so there is nothing lost and no regrets. All right, I can't see you beautiful people, but I am sure that you are doing wonderfully, staying in these positions, really just relaxing, opening up those hips, stretching out those legs, completely at peace, nowhere to be. Nothing to think about, just completely relax your mind. Enjoying the blissful meditation, enjoying this beautiful stretch. All right, whenever you're ready, definitely take your time. We're gonna slowly start to come out of the pose, so walk your hands in, lift your chest up, but take your time, listen to your body. We're definitely in no rush. Slowly removing the props. Give your legs a little shaky, shaky, shaky before you bring them in. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Okay. Bring them in. They're gonna feel a little weird, a little gooey, but that's good. We should probably feel gooey more often. Okay. Take a sip of your tea, take a sip of your water. Maybe you don't have a drink, that's okay. Take a big deep breath. Okay. Our next pose. I almost just forgot what the next pose was. I'm like, yeah, that's a good question. What's our next pose? Our next pose is Froggy. So for Froggy, first I'll show you Froggy without any props. So this is Froggy, right? And you kind of want your hips to be like right in the middle. So you want your hips to be like right in line with your knees. You don't want them to be like this. You want them to be like that, and then you kind of lean forward. So again, another hip opener. We are opening our hips today. So if you're gonna hold Froggy for like 2 minutes, it's gonna start to get pretty uncomfortable there on the knees, eh? So we are gonna take our handy dandy pillows or bolsters. I would probably recommend pillows more than yoga blocks because they're not as squishy. Or you could also make a nest of sorts with like a comforter or a blanket. That would be a cool option too. Or this class also is like perfect for bed yoga. So if you're in your bed, you might not even need a pillow because your bed might be squishy enough to kind of just chill in Froggy and have that be it. And maybe you'll just put a pillow like in front of you, a couple pillows to like lean your upper body on. So you kind of just slowly come onto your pillows and kind of just like stretch it out. Remember, kind of just like be mindful. I know sometimes the yin classes are tricky, or yoga in general is tricky when I can't be there to guide my students and be like, oh, nope, I know you can't see this, but like your hips need to be here and not there. But, just do your best with our, I'm there with you in spirit. So if you feel someone moving your hips, that's just me. So yeah, just try to make your hips be aligned with your knees. You can have a pillow here too, like right in the middle. Just so you can like fully like chill in this pose. you know. So get as many pillows as you need, because like I said, we're going to be holding this pose. We're going to be holding froggy for just 2 minutes, but 2 minutes is kind of a long time. So make sure you're comfortable right now. Take this time, prepare yourself, grab your pillows, get everything where it should be. I kind of like this. This is nice. Nice, froggy. I'm running out of pillows, but I have this comforter. So this is what I mean. Like, you can fold, just be creative. Like, you can fold up anything and turn it into a pillow or a bolster. We don't have to be like super official here. So yeah, just in like, so this is comfortable for me, but you can also stack like a million pillows and be higher up. So just create your space, find where you're comfortable, get into your froggy position. And once you're there, you know, fully relax. Envisioning your hips and the muscles in that muscle group, imagining them starting to release, starting to relax. You don't want to be holding any tension in your hips right now. So we're going to breathe into the hips. So taking some deep breaths in, sending the breath to the hips. As we inhale, the breath is going to the hips. As we exhale, the hips are relaxing. Yummy, yummy, yummy stretch. Fully relaxing. You're comfortable. You're feeling a stretch, but not too much. Your eyes are closing now because you're going to begin to sink deeper and deeper into this stretch and into this blissful meditation. So, yep, start to get comfortable, keeping that mind clear. Your mind is free from any thoughts. Fully relaxing, fully relaxing. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. When we are in balance, we automatically live in non-violence. Cheers to that. Take a deep breath in, everybody. And slowly exhale. You are sinking deeper into that froggy pose, deeper into that stretch. Your hips are relaxing, feeling that nice stretch. Nice deep breaths here, fully relaxing into these poses, melting into these poses. Make me an instrument of peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. All right, everybody, take another deep breath in, welcoming that breath into your lungs, sending that air all over your body to all of your muscles. All right, now we're slowly going to start to come out of this pose, but take your time. Slow movements. When you've been holding a position for a long time, you don't want to get stuck there, and you don't want to move out of it too quickly. So just like slow movements, you'll know when you're ready. Slow movements. Kind of bring the knees in together. There you go. Maybe shake the legs out a little bit if you want. There you go. Slow, gentle movements. Right? Wonderful. So your hips might be feeling very jelly right now. They're probably feeling, what did I say earlier? They're probably feeling gooey. That's all right. That's kind of the point. Your hips will thank you later. It's gonna be gooey every once in a while. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing pigeon. This one we're gonna be holding for 2 minutes on each side. I like to tell you guys how long we're gonna be holding it. Some teachers like to make it a surprise, but I kind of want people to be like mentally prepared. It's like, surprise, we're holding this pose for 15 minutes. Enjoy. Okay, so pigeon, you're gonna have your front leg. I'm starting with the left side. Start with whatever leg you want. If you're more flexible on the right side, it might be better to start with your right leg. That's kind of up to you. Doesn't matter which side you start with. So I'm kind of coming onto my knee like this, but you can also do it like this, right? But you're gonna have that front leg bent, kind of like an L shape. And more than likely, you're gonna want a pillow like right in the middle. So, put that there. If you already know how you are in pigeon pose, if you're like not super flexible in general, then take this time to stack up your pillows, my friend. Put them everywhere. And then you can also have a pillow. So the back leg is gonna be straight, right? So straight. You want enough pillows here. Enough pillows and enough blankets to be in this pose comfortably, right? So. It's hard to navigate my pillows. Right? So keep adding pillows pretty much until you're comfortable. And then you're gonna wanna lean forward. Because you want your entire body in all of these yin poses to be completely relaxed. You don't want any muscles in your neck or in your face, even if that's not the specific muscles that these poses are targeting. You still want everything, every single cell in your body to be relaxed. So come forward. Again, you might want a pillow back here on your leg, some pillows in the middle, some pillows in the front, and you're gonna want a few pillows right here because you're gonna be leaning forward. So make your nest, make yourself comfortable, rearrange things, take your time. Feel free to pause this video and grab more props. Feel free to add as many pillows as you need. Take your time, rearrange, really make the pose comfortable for you. Because at the end of the day, this is your class, this pose is for you, and the more comfortable you are, the more of a benefit that you're gonna get out of the pose. You still want like a little bit of a stretch, but if it's uncomfortable, then it's not gonna be enjoyable. So take this time now, situate your pillows, get into the pigeon pose, and you wanna elevate the hip a little bit too. So, I'll show you. So bring those hips up a little bit more, and that's gonna make it more comfortable. So elevate that, since my left leg is forward, you're gonna wanna elevate the left hip. And then come forward over the leg. Okay, so take some nice deep breaths here, really sinking. And by the way, this leg in the back is straight if you can't see that. So the leg in the back is straight. Oh, releasing forward. Oh, this feels so good. Nice deep breaths here, fully allowing yourself to release and to relax into the position. Oh, yes. allowing yourself to enjoy nice deep breaths. Deep breaths. Fully relaxing into the pose, melting into those pillows. Om Gam Shrim Maha Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Gam Shrim Maha Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Gam Shrim Maha Lakshmiye Namaha. Alrighty, whenever you're ready, kind of wiggling your way out of the pose. I'll get back in it just so you can see. So, kind of can take your hands down, kind of start to wiggle. Can take that leg and kind of just send it backwards. Nice, slow, gentle movements. You don't want to pull a muscle. You can take away pillows. You can kind of just like collapse yourself inwards into the center. Wiggle slowly your way out of the pose. I'm actually getting hot, surprisingly. All right, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your way out of the pose. Now, you guessed it, we're gonna do the other side. So again, 2 minutes. Find your position, get into your pose. Get your props ready. So opposite leg moving forward. Getting comfortable in this position. Sorry, you can't really see me at all. I'm just gonna do this without props, just to kind of like show you, I guess. Yep. So again, you're gonna want some props in the middle. You want to elevate that hip. You want some, like a blanket or bolster or a pillow in the back to make that back leg comfortable. You want to elevate the front leg, elevate the hip. Maybe elevate the hip more than the leg. And then you want some pillows in the front to lay your chest on. So let me show you. So like that's kind of what you want to look like, but with pillows, right? You want that hip to be up high and elevated. So wiggle your way into your pose. Get your pillows ready. Again, like I said, take your time. Pause the video if you need more time. Hopefully it's close enough to you so that you can restart it once you're in the pose. But yes, find your pose, find your comfort zone, find that sweet spot where you're getting a stretch, but it's comfortable and you feel good and you can fully relax. Release that upper body forward over that front leg. Tuck your chin in, press your forehead down. Your arms are completely relaxed. Everything is loose. Everything is light. Take some nice deep breaths here, really letting yourself relax into the pose. Pigeon pose, pigeon pose. Om Gam Shri Maha Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Gam Shri Maha Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Gam Shri Maha Lakshmiye Namaha. Take a few more deep breaths. All right, friends, again, slowly wiggling your way, slowly out of the position, right? So, maybe pull away pillows, maybe just kind of fold your legs in slowly, slowly, slowly. Coming out of the pose. Take your time, don't rush. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're almost there, friends. So now we are going to be doing a fish pose, but you can either use a pillow if you have it. I'm going to take this pillow and I'm going to fold it in half. I prefer to do this with a yoga block. I just don't have one right now. So if you're going to do it with a yoga block, it's kind of like going to be in between your shoulder blades. Like where my hand is. Where my hand is, that's where you want the yoga block. I like the yoga block, pretend this is a yoga block. I like it turned on its side like this, but some people like it the flat way, depending on how much you want your back lifted up. Some people don't like the yoga blocks because they say it feels like, you know, someone's punching their spine. I don't know, I really like it. So let me show you a fish pose without the prop. So yep, we're laying down. So you kind of like bring your shoulders in and you lift your chest out. So your back is kind of like hollow right now. You're kind of arching your back, but more so the arch is in the upper back. So you're like pulling those shoulders together. Like that, you know? So that's where the pillow comes in. So you can hold that a little bit more comfortably. You don't have to, you know, so fold your pillow in half. I like it the long way. And then you can also take pillows to kind of elevate your head if you want, but I like my head like this. And then maybe you might need to put another one in there. Oh, this is awesome. This is one of my favorite yin poses. So again, I can't talk like that. Again, get comfortable in the pose. You know, if you need 1, 2 pillows. If you need some pillows under your head, if that makes it better for you. Maybe you want to elevate the legs, that's also an option. While you're in the pose, well, obviously you want to do this before you put the pillow behind your back. You can elevate your legs. That would be nice. Oh, yay. You know, so play around with it. Really take your time. Again, these are your poses. This is your class. Play around with it. Do what feels best for you, you know. Use as many props as you'd like. That's what they're there for. So, relaxing into your pose. Relaxing, relaxing. All right. Feeling yourself really melting into the mat, fully relaxing. All of those muscles releasing. Taking some nice deep breaths. Letting the pose adjust to your spine. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Santosha. Stay in the center and notice each moment with calm serenity. Santosha invites us into contentment by taking refuge in a calm center, opening our hearts in gratitude for what we do have, in practicing the paradox of not seeking. And some nice deep breaths, fully relaxing into this position. Looking outward for fulfillment will always disappoint us. and keep contentment one step out of reach. Look within for what you seek. Look within for happiness. Look within for peace. Everything we need, we already have right here within ourselves. Alright, fishies, slowly wiggling your way out of the pose, slowly sitting up, slowly relaxing those shoulders. You're moving pillows, placing them elsewhere. Oh, actually, what am I thinking? Okay, now we're going to be coming into Savasana. So again, slowly coming out of that fishy pose, don't rush. All right, and again, like I said, for Savasana, we can have our feet elevated. You can make a nest, or you could take that comforter and kind of put it under me and stack pillows everywhere. You know, do whatever you want to do, or you don't need any pillows at all. I just love laying on the ground, so no pillows are needed for me. So, you know, flat on the ground, our palms are facing up, those shoulder blades are relaxed. You can kind of like lift your back up a few times, just making sure your back and your shoulder blades are really relaxed, not holding any tension there. The shoulders are relaxed. Everything's heavy now. You're gonna feel the weight of gravity. Pressing gently against your body. With each breath you take, you are melting into the mat, melting, melting, melting. Your legs are kind of turning out here. Everything is relaxed. Clearing your mind, but not holding any expectations for this meditation. Really allowing yourself to sink deeply into this meditation, but also allowing everything that comes in to come in and everything that leaves to leave. Relax. Feel the gentle breath, welcoming the calm, embracing the peace. Your body is sinking deeper and deeper into the mat. You feel as if you're engulfed in a fluffy white cloud. It's soft, it's comfortable, a wonderful cushion. You're floating away on this cloud. What a peaceful existence. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to do. You're just here in the present moment. Beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. It's shimmering and sparkling. You are pure. You are whole. You are a being of divine love and light. You have an important place in so many people's lives. We are all so grateful for you. Yes, you. We are so grateful for you to exist, for you to be here. I am so grateful for you to be here with me today. Be grateful for yourself. We love you. Love yourself. Open up your soul, open up your heart. See the true beauty that is you. Sinking deeper into meditation. Your mind is clear, your heart is open. Let your spirit guide the way. All right, my beautiful students, whenever you're ready, take your time. If you want to stay in Savasana for 10 more minutes, if you want to fall asleep here on the floor, do whatever you want to do. But if you'd like, you can slowly start to roll onto your side. All right, and slowly rising up into a seated position, still keeping those eyes gently closed, staying in this meditative state. Here, I would like to ask you to join me in a group Om. We are going to be chanting the mantra Om together, me and you. There's probably someone else here on this big, beautiful planet that is chanting Om as well. It is connecting us. The earth itself vibrates Om. You are chanting with the earth. You are becoming connected with everything that there is. So don't be shy. I'm going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we are going to chant Om together. Om. Okay, that was our practice round. Now for 3 big Oms. Ready? Deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel relaxed. I hope your muscles feel gooey, since that's my word for today. Yes, I hope you really, really enjoyed this. Yin Yoga is such a beautiful gift, and it is an honor for me. It is truly humbling for me to be able to share this gift of yoga with you every week on this channel. So thank you so much for being my students. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking videos. Please, I'm always looking for some feedback. So leave comments, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Some suggestions for videos, different yoga classes or mantras you want to learn or meditations. Anything yoga, meditation related, I'm here for it. So please let me know. So I will see you in the next video. Namaste and many blessings to you.